Hello buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing yet another killing game. It's another part of yet another killing game. Yet another part of yet another killing game. We are stuck in a house. There are two girls here, they might be killing us. It says on the front door, nobody leaves until somebody dies or something like that, right? You get to leave when somebody dies. And we're just exploring. We've got Cecilia here. I gave our character the name of Bellissimo. And we're just going to finish up this room before then moving on to another room. So, let's look at this. I've also got a controller now, so that's cool. The window. What are you thinking about, Bellissimo? Just that fog outside is really thick. Yeah, we can't see a thing past the glass. Not even the ground just outside. Oh, I wonder if we're floating up in the sky or something. Maybe that fog is actually a cloud. I'm pretty sure houses are incapable of flying. Nah, haven't you heard of that story? The one where a twister ripped a house off the ground and transported it to a fantasy world. A twister picked a house up off the ground and transported it somewhere. That's even more unbelievable. At least with a flying house, there are more realistic ways it could take flight. Like, what if you filled up a countless number of helium balloons and attached it to, Allah up? I'm going to stop you right there because I'm not sure if that's something we're allowed to talk about. Huh. Allowed to? Anyways, every window here just won't open or break, so there's not much else we can do with them. Are we supposed to be some kind of show that's live on television and we can't talk about the films? Opening is one thing, but I wonder why it won't break. I guess it must be reinforced to make sure we can't break out. But I'm sure if I can find something heavier to use, it'll break for sure. Not that I don't have faith in your brute strength or anything, but it feels very odd that the wooden chair would break before making even a crack. Alright. So now we've got a candelabra. It's some metal fixture holding 3 candles. Wow, a real-life candelabra! So fancy. What? It's basically a classy decoration nowadays. You light these candles and enjoy the ambience with your meal. Huh. Yeah, I can see that being relaxing. Why don't I know anything about candelabras? It's such a random thing for me not to know about. And then once the candles melt off, you can use the spikes and make a distinct 3-hole stab wound on someone. I'm pretty sure they're not that sharp. Now I'm less relaxed. Alright. Chandelier? What's that thing hanging above the table? You've never seen a chandelier before? It's just dining rooms I'm not that familiar with. It's like the fanciest form of overhead lighting. I bet it's really pretty if we turn it on. So that's definitely not going to come crashing down. I didn't think you were the type to worry about that, Bellissimo. Although it does look pretty old. It might be wise to avoid touching it. The things people do just for aesthetic. Yeah. Okay, chair. Wilted flower. And picture. I think that's everything we've got to do, so let's do it quick. Chair. The broken chair. Hard to imagine Cecilia swinging this around. Maybe I should clean this up. Ah, Bellissimo, it's okay. I can take care of that later. What's wrong with the chair? But it's sort of dangerous. Shouldn't we at least move it somewhere out of the way? Don't you know the #1 rule of investigating? Don't mess with the crime scene. But there wasn't any crime here. Sure there was. Property damage for one. But that was you. Yeah, I know. That's why I need to make reparations for cleaning and clean it up myself. I'm confused. Guess I'll just leave it alone. Yeah, here. A small flower vase, the flower in it is wilting. Wait a second. This flower is artificial. Huh, oh, you're right. If they're going to put an artificial flower in here, why pick one that's shaped like it's wilting? Don't ask me. Oh, okay, that kind of suggests that maybe it is more to do with I don't know, some kind of show, as opposed to real life. A large painting of something. I mean, it looks like kind of like a real life Painting? Is that what it's called? Real life? Something wrong, Bellissimo? You're staring awfully hard at that painting. Yeah, I'm just at a loss as to what this even is. I suppose it is pretty abstract. Well, what's the first description that comes to mind? A warrior, or maybe a bird? What? Is that what it looks like to you? I see, so you're the type not to back down from violence, and your deepest wish is to take flight and be free. Sounds like you have an important choice to make soon. On second thought, I see nothing. Let's move on. Alright, now I can see that that cabinet is lit up, but how do I get there? Am I gonna have to use the mouse? Weird. A china cabinet, from what I can see, it's filled with fancy plates and stuff. Oh, so you know what a china cabinet is? China cabinet is, but not a chandelier or a candelabra. It's locked. I've never understood the point of caging away china like this. Plates are meant for eating off of, you know? But in terms of decor for a dining room, it makes sense. Food-related objects to adorn a room meant for eating food. What? Food-related objects to adorn a room meant for eating food, I guess. Oh, I never thought of that. But if that's the case, couldn't you get by with using paper plates as decorations? Oh, especially if you jazz them up with some illustrations. Maybe some lace and glitter and stick them to the walls. Yeah, this could work. A paper plate themed dinner party. Creative, fun for the kids, and easy on the wallet. Now's not the time to be planning dinner parties, Cecilia. Oh, I thought we were done. Maybe I should be using the mouse. We can see the kitchen from here. You're heading back to the kitchen, Bellissimo. Yeah, something tells me there's nothing important left here. Stay here. Let's take another look around here first. What am I missing? Do I need to talk to her, maybe? Oh, did you need something from me? Any ideas? I think we're not going to have anything there. Well, it's telling me to move on. Maybe we should just move on. Yeah, let's move on. What's up, Bellissimo? Are we wrapping up? End the investigation. Yeah, I think we found everything remotely useful. 97%. That's a passing grade. Looks like that everything's covered. Both the kitchen and the dining room. And there really was nothing useful. I can't help but wonder if there's really no way out of this place. And that our only choice, if we want to escape, is to really... Oh, hello. Ah! You really jumped there, Bellissimo. Didn't get me. Don't do that. I thought my heart was going to stop. Then stop brooding already. You're going to get wrinkles on your forehead, you know. That's the least of my problems right now. I should be fooling around in a situation like this. Anyway, not a lot of clues overall, huh? But at least we got 2 clues towards getting out of here. Wait, really? 2? What are they? The knives and the rat poison. We can use these to kill someone. What? Hey, come on, Bellissimo. Don't give me that look. Isn't it obvious that whoever trapped us here wants one of us to die? Since we've been given at least 2 possible murder weapons, it sure seems like they'll actually let us go if we do what they say. You're talking about killing someone here. Ending someone's life. Yeah? Duh. You know, I'm starting to think you don't fully understand the situation here. I don't. Bellissimo, think about it. There's exactly 3 of us in this house. Only one of us needs to die. That means all it takes is for 2 people to agree that the 3rd person should, well, give up on escaping, I suppose. Afterwards, those 2 people can go home safe and sound. And if anyone asks what happened, a crazy kidnapper abducted 3 innocent girls, murdered one of them. And the other 2 traumatized from the event and are unable to remember what exactly went down. The kidnapper and potential murderer remains at large to this day. And the truth behind the one girl's murder never comes to light. The end. You're not suggesting that you and I kill Oriana? Who knows? I'm just exploring a very plausible sequence of events that could occur. Do you find it interesting? If I think about it, it's a tempting idea. Nobody would find out what we'd done, but more importantly, what would happen if I refuse her offer? What should I do? What should I say? Oh, okay. Ooh. This is interesting. I'm tempted to see what happens. Let's just roll with it. Let's just yes and everything that's going on here. Is it going to let me do it? Alright. I'm in. I think we should do it. Do what? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Weren't you saying that we should... I was just exploring possibilities. It's important to consider all of them when you're investigating mysteries, you know? So, you were just... But that's what you think we should do, huh? Bellissimo. Huh. Well, I think that about wraps up this conversation. Just leave the rest here to me. I'll clean up this busted chair and start getting dinner ready. Well, if you're still hungry, of course. I know the refrigerator might have spoiled your appetite. Yeah, I think I'm still good for a while. I'll go look around the rest of the house until it's time to eat. Sure thing. I'll go look for you once I figure out how I'm going to open canned food. Stay safe, Bellissimo. I wouldn't trust her with the rat poison. With a very strong feeling that later tonight, something is going to happen. Did I make a bad decision here? Well, no point in thinking too hard about it. It's not like I can turn back time or anything. Let's keep moving forward, isn't it? Can we not turn back time? I guess I should investigate somewhere else now. Let's see. Where should I go? Well, we've got to go upstairs. There's probably lots to check out upstairs. I should go give Ariana a hand while investigating and all that stuff, you know? Oh, Bellissimo, you're still here! Cecilia? Yeah, I was about to... I knew it! Bellissimo, look at the clock. Huh? See? It's a little past 8. We heard a loud chime when it was 6 o'clock, but did we hear any chimes for 7 or 8? No music playing. Ooh. Bellissimo, are you listening? The clock might be magic... Forget about the clock, Cecilia. Huh? Look at the door. Oh, it's been updated. What about the door? It still has the... Huh? This door will not open until one of you dies. You have 20 hours. 20 hours. It's like 24. Or 20. You guys know the show 24. That third line wasn't always there, right? Not that I'm aware of. It's definitely the first time I'm seeing it. What is this? Why are they doing this to us? I know. Isn't it wonderful? Wait, what? Now we know this death game is for real. If we don't kill someone real soon, we're all going to be in big, big trouble. Have you lost your mind? Anyway, Bellissimo. Considering the time, let's have dinner now. Dinner? How can you be thinking about dinner when... Bellissimo, relax. It's not like the door is saying we have 20 minutes or something. Let's all gather in the dining room for dinner and talk about what our plan is going forward. She's got a good point. We really need to talk about what that message update could mean. Is Oriana still upstairs? Boy, she's a hard worker, huh? Or maybe she's sleeping in one of the bedrooms. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I haven't checked upstairs yet. I'll go fetch her. You go head to the dining room and wait for us. Do I trust her to go on her own to see Ariana? I guess I'll have to check out the rest of the house another time. What a depressing note to end an investigation on. Ugh. Even though I woke up only a couple of hours ago, I feel so drained. Okay. Off to the dining room. She still hasn't cleaned up that chair. Acted all responsible about it too. Let's see how she planned on handling dinner. Well, at least it looks like she's got the canned food open. Wait. Did she just stab them repeatedly with a knife? Bellissimo? What? Oh, it's her. Ariana, you surprised me. Right back at you. What do you think you're doing? I was just looking at the food. Huh. Where's Cecilia? I thought she was right behind me. I guess something upstairs must have caught her attention. Oh. This is awkward. So, I saw the door. Yeah. It wasn't you, right? Of course not. I figured as much. Then that means... Also, care to explain the broken pile of wood in the other room? Oh, yeah, the broken chair. That was Cecilia's doing, wasn't it? Yeah, good guess. There was no guesswork needed. Ugh, that little imp. And is that supposed to be dinner Cecilia wants us to eat? I mean, it all smells okay. I guess she couldn't find a can opener. Unbelievable. I'll go put these on proper plates. In the meantime, can you clean up that mess in the other room? Okay, sure. Guess it's up to me to clean this up after all. Where the heck did Cecilia run off to? I finished cleaning up the chair. What have you done with Cecilia, Ariana? Good work. I'm just about done here too. This is awkward. So, did you find anything interesting upstairs? Interesting. Like any useful clues or a way to escape? What's with her deal? No. I see. She's really wary of me, but I guess we are strangers to each other. I'm back! You guys didn't start without me, right? Ugh. Another scare. My poor heart. Wow, everything's all tidied up too. Where have you been? What are you holding? It looks like a vase made out of gold. Oh, don't mind this. I'm just borrowing it for a bit. It looked pretty heavy and good for smashing windows, so I gave it a shot. Whipping this at all the ones upstairs. Got there. I did it. I can read out loud, guys. You really went rampaging off screen again. And? Any luck? Nope, not a single one would break. It's super weird. Ariana. She said she was upstairs trying to smash windows. Don't you have any issues with that? Why would I? It's not like this is my house. That's not what I meant. Relax, Bellissimo. It's only throwing things. I grew up playing softball, I'll have you know. If you put up your hoodie, you can... I could whip this thing and knock it clean off without even grazing your hair. Please don't. Just put the vase down and sit. We have a lot to discuss. Still, the fact that not a single window broke, I suppose that means this house has been modified to keep people trapped inside. Which can only mean that this is a premeditated kidnapping. You mean the culprit planned ahead to trap the three of us in here? There's a good chance that's the case, yes. How do they catch us? A careful planned kidnapping? I still have no idea, but do either of you remember how you got kidnapped? Nope, can't say I do. I was out for a walk just before sunset, and next thing I know I'm waking up on the floor here. I was more or less the same for me. It was more or less the same for me. Since the clock was around 5 when we woke up, I guess we got brought to this house right away. Or maybe a day passed, or maybe just 12 hours. We still can't really tell if it's the morning or night with that fog. Sorry, Bellissimo. Looks like that's pretty much all we can say. No, that can't be all. That can't be all. Let's try a more specific question. Were you alone, or where were you? I mean, I'm assuming they must have been alone, so where were you? Where were you taking your walk? Were you anywhere near this house? Well... I'm sorry, Bellissimo, but Cecilia and I talked about that before you woke up. And all we remember is that we were both outside in the early evening, when we were kidnapped. Yeah, the last day is just a big blur in my head. I know it was a day off, but I honestly can't remember what I was doing the whole day. Was I in the city? On my way home? I guess whatever the culprit used to put us to sleep did a number on my head. I see. I'm still wondering how they managed to put us to sleep so quickly and without our noticing. For example, if they knocked us out with blunt force, our heads would be aching, but they're not. If they used tranquilizer darts, we would feel some numbness wherever they hit. Or if they had used some type of sleep-inducing gas, there's no way we would forget something that's that sudden and unusual. You've certainly thought this through. And yet here we are, without any injury or memory of how we came to be here. Well, in my case, I just don't remember anything at all. Anyways, it's safe to say that the culprit put each of us to sleep using the same mysterious method. The culprit? Is this the culprit's house? Who is our culprit? Who do you think this is? The person that brought us here? Guys? Ariana was looking for clues regarding that, right? Yes. My current theory is that there are at least 2 people involved. These 2 people? One culprit and an accomplice. An accomplice? I see, that would make most sense, considering how they caught 3 people all at once. But did you find any clues about the identities of this evil duo? No. Really? Even though you're so sure that there are 2 people involved? I should say something here. Hang on, there's no need to taunt her like that. We're all on the same team here. I wasn't taunting her. Do you really think that little of me? The same team. But come to think of it, Bellissimo, you posed the initial question, so let's hear your thoughts. Who do you think the culprit could be? Huh? Me? Yeah, show us your detective skills. Admit that I have an idea or try making a deduction. Are these not the same thing? Admit that I have... Oh, no idea. Such an idiot. Admit you have no idea. Let's try making a deduction then. I have no idea who it could be, but... I guess something I noticed is there's a lot of dust around here. On top of other signs that no one's been living here for a while. That means there's a chance that the culprit just happened to find this house and modified it for trapping people. In other words, I don't think anything we find in this house is guaranteed to be related to the culprit's identity. Boy, that's a bleak conclusion. Bellissimo makes a good point though. Bellissimo making a good point though. If the culprit simply repurposed this house, it'd be hard to believe that they would leave any clues that point to their identity. So no matter what we learn about the people who lived here, it won't do us any good. Alright, so I guess we don't have any clues to identify our mystery culprit. Then let's try a different angle. Why were we the victims? Why 3 victims? Yeah, maybe we've got something in common. Why did they kidnap us? Does the culprit have something against any of us? Who can say? What do you believe there isn't a single person out there holding a grudge against you? You're one to talk. I'm sure your carefree tactlessness rubs some people the wrong way. I'm totally sure it has. I don't know anything about either of these two. Heck, I don't know anything about myself. I wonder, have I done anything horrible enough to for someone to want me dead? But if that's the case, why not just kill me directly? Why put me to sleep and bring me here instead? Something's not adding up. Don't overthink it, Bellissimo. It's also possible that anyone would have been fine. And we simply happen to be the first couple of targets they spotted along the street. But I suppose the fact that they targeted exclusively girls is pretty telling. This whole situation might just be the culprit acting out some weird fetish. There's that tactlessness again. On that note, actually, something's been bothering me for a while. And what's that? The fact that this all ends when just one of us dies. Why only one of us? Why isn't it a last one standing gets to leave kind of game? What are you... Isn't it obvious? There's something that can only happen with that rule and exactly 3 people. 2 of us could collude and kill the 3rd person in order to escape. That's... So Oriana realised that too. Something on your mind, Bellissimo? No, I was just... Don't tell me you didn't realise that until now, Bellissimo. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, where's the fun in that? At least with a free-for-all, everyone has a fair shot of winning. That's not what I... But if only one of us has to die, this can all end pretty quickly. Bellissimo and I even found some potential murder weapons, remember? I'm still particularly fond of the knife. Cecilia, please. But sheesh! Now that we got that out in the open, doesn't it feel way more tense in here? We can't split up anymore. 2 of us could rendezvous and agree to kill the loner. Heck, there doesn't even have to be a collusion. Any of us could just straight up murder someone right now. After all, only one of us needs to die, so whoever doesn't get killed... Oh, didn't even read what that was. Rules must be followed. What is this? Have I not paused the game before and seen this? I don't know what those 3 pieces are. Load and save. Okay. Is there a log? So whoever doesn't get killed only stands to benefit from. Okay. Enough. You... Even if you're only saying the truth, there are some things you don't say, or just don't say, Cecilia. You're right. That wasn't fair. There's enough stress as it is. Right, Bellissimo? Yeah. Anyways, whew, we've been talking for a while. What do you guys think? Have we covered everything? I think I'm afraid to ask anything more. We've been talking a lot about our culprit for the most part, but let's be real here. Does it really matter who the culprit is? There are no other exits beside the door, and now we have a 20-hour clock literally counting down to our doom. Why don't we stop wasting time and cut to the chase? Bellissimo? What? Weren't you listening? I said let's cut to the chase. Who do you think should die first? No, who do you think should die here? I should say nobody. One of us, the culprit, nobody. Nobody needs to die. We all need to get out of this alive. Oh, Bellissimo, you're just as stubborn as someone I know. Someone you know? We're boxed in, Bellissimo. There's literally no way to escape. None of the windows will even crack and we can't call for help. Is that Oriana that was doing that? Sharing that same opinion that I just did. Honestly, where's the optimism coming from? Huh. Oriana? Oh no, she's lost it. Something just brushed along my leg. What's down here? Oh, a puppy! It's the same puppy? Hello? Whoa! Wait, you're the dog from earlier. I think it's a black poodle. I don't really know dog breeds. What? What? Uh-oh, Ariana seems flustered. I wonder if she... What is this precious creature? Likes dogs? Oh my gosh, it's so fluffy! I could just dig my face in this fluffy little belly. You're already doing that. Ariana, you're suddenly acting very out of character. It's fine, isn't it? Might as well let her relieve some stress. Eee, it's got the cuddliest little pads. Squishy, squish, squish. Anyways, Bellissimo, have you seen this dog before? Yeah, when I was searching the bathroom. It ran off and disappeared before I could get a good look at it. Oh, it can stand up, and from a glance below. It's a healthy little baby boy. Look at his whittle. Yes, we see it. Yeah. She's really having fun down there. What are you implying? Just with the dog, I guess. I guess that dog's here right now because it's looking for food. The pet bowl is right over there, after all. Which means the dog probably lives here. Does it belong to the culprit? Does it belong to the owner of this house? I mean, that they could be one and the same, couldn't they? But this is probably the truth. So it belongs to the owner of this house? Probably not. A lot of clues indicate no one's lived here for a while. Right. A dog wouldn't be able to live in a house alone. Wait, but then why would the dog know to come here for food? It probably smelled our dinner, right? But you had the cans cut open since long before we came in, so why would it wait until now? Oh, good point. This dog actually raises a lot of questions. We're all pretty sure this was a premeditated kidnapping, but... Yeah, it's hard to believe the culprit would just leave a dog wandering around here. But you know, it's possible there's a simple explanation for it. Maybe the dog snuck in from the outside. Wait, but that would mean... Excuse me. What? She's back. You two have been going on and on about this dog. But isn't it rude to keep calling him the dog and not use his name? We don't know his name. It looks like his collar doesn't have a name tag. Oh, what a neat collar. So I guess we should just give him a name for now. Oh, how about Cerberus? He looks like a powerful little guard dog, don't you think? That might be a little cringy. What kind of cringy name is that? That's unacceptable for a cutie patootie like him. A creature with such magnificent fluffy fur should be given a name befitting its charm and elegance. That's why his name can only be Shaggy. Not that I'm one to judge, but both of these two are awful at picking names. Just awful. Where's the elegance in that name? Did rubbing your face in the dog's belly rub out all the brain cells? It's more elegance than what you came up with. Why is your head only filled with violence? At least I'm being consistent with my aesthetic. How does a single dog regress your mental age to 5 in an instant? Oh, please. If anyone's mental age is 5, it'd be you blue dwarf. Ah, you went there! You made fun of my height, didn't you? Guys, is a dog's name really worth getting it so heated over? Bellissimo, you be the tiebreaker. Which name do you like? Yeah, Bellissimo, you decide. Come on, Bellissimo. Just pick one. Yeah, pick one. Both of them are pretty bad. It's too much of a pain to come up with a better one right now. Fine. Let's go with... And I guess we'll find out what the name of the dog is next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for this episode. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I say. Thank you so much for watching this episode of yet another killing game. I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Boy, matey.